Welcome back to the SmashCast, joined by your hosts, Wheels and Cameron. Enjoy the podcast and stay epic! Thank you!
Welcome back, everyone, to the SmashCast. It's been a little bit.
Time no see.
Long time. It's been a while. It's been, 6 months. That's,
Was this supposed to be a weekly podcast?
No bi-weekly,
Or monthly? No biggie.
Yeah, 6 months is nothing. That's nothing. What's up?
Oh, Well, I should probably announce myself. I'm Cameron. Hi, guys. If you've seen all the other episodes, you'll know who I am.
So true.
I've been doing pretty good. I wrote a little list of like all the things that I feel like we should get caught up on.
Okay, yeah,
But,
for sure.
So
I
guess I looked and saw that it was like 6 months ago or 5 months ago, but I didn't like deep dive into everything that's happened because I put like some of the games I've been playing, but I put Tears of the Kingdom on there and I was like, wait, did we not talk about this seriously? Like it felt too long ago and I wasn't sure what all we actually talked about. But
yeah, I guess we didn't.
That's wild.
Wait, when did Tears of the Kingdom come out?
It came out like the end of school, so May or June. Is either the end of May or the beginning of June.
Okay, it had to have been the end of May, because there's no way it came out in June. I don't think. I don't know when. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. To those of you that don't know, I did purchase Tears of the Kingdom. I did not pay full price for it, thankfully. I got it, and I also got Switch Sports. I got both of them.
Really?
Yeah, I got both of them from Amazon.
Play some Switch Sports.
I actually I'm gonna. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know where it is, but it's like right next to me. I have not played it yet, but it is there. Maybe that's something we could play. I don't know. But yeah, so I got Switch Sports. I think it was like $10 off on Amazon a few months ago. And then Tears of the Kingdom, which, as everyone knows, is $70, which I find to be wildly outrageous, especially for a game like that. So I want to say like 2 months ago, it was $45 on Amazon. So I saved...
So like almost normal price for a game.
Right. Yeah, literally, yeah. I saved almost $30. So like, yeah, I would say it's pretty worth it. I haven't played much of it yet.
Yeah.
Because so the reason I haven't played much of it yet was because I was gonna play it all in stream.
Yikes.
But what ended up happening was the stream where I decided to start playing it was the stream where I found out that my internet connection is not very good here. So I get like usually about 80 to 100 megabits per second download, which is like, that's fine, pretty normal. Upload, so at my parents' house we got like 200 down, 200 up, something like that, which is like pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Here we're lucky if we get like 5 megabits per second upload. I bet.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a speed test right now. I guarantee it is not gonna be any higher than 10.
Live speed test.
Live speed test. All right, so I almost just said the name of my ISP.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But look, like, okay, you can't see it, but I'm literally getting 100 megabits download right now. And that's going to end here any second now. Okay, perfect. 100.83. And we're hovering at 9 megabits per second upload. Ooh. It's okay. Yeah, 9.35. Yeah. So we reached out to the ISP to be like, what the f, dude? Why is it like this? And they quite literally told us, oh yeah, there's nothing we can do about that.
Get rocked.
Yeah, no, honestly. So I was like, all right, well that sucks. And here's the thing. So when I lived in an apartment, literally like down the street, and when I say down the street, like I'm telling you, Cameron, like this apartment is literally like less than half a mile. It's probably like almost like 2/10 of a mile from my current apartment. I had a different ISP and I was able to get 200 up, 200 down without any issues.
Wild.
So, yeah, I don't understand what the issue is. It's dumb, it's stupid. I'm annoyed by it, but that's how it goes, I guess.
Yeah. Are you
So
planning on switching, or since you're living with other people, is that just what they have and you're like, whatever?
so it's just kind of whatever, I guess. Um so I wanted to switch, but it's going to cost us a lot more to switch and there's
Right.
no guarantee it's going to be any better. So probably just going to have to take the L on that one, unfortunately. Um but I don't know when the lease is up. The lease is up sometime within the next year. So we may consider like going somewhere else to get a better connection. I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
But yeah, that's just kind of the L we have to take. But I have done a couple other streams since then, and they were pretty okay for the most part. I did when Mario Wonder came out. I did a stream of that for like an hour and a half. I don't think we dropped any frames at all. It was just that,
Damn.
yeah, right, crazy. But that one night I tried to play Tears of the Kingdom, it, the ISP was like, "Nah, fam, I can't do anything," which I think is kind of insane because it was like I don't know, like 6 or 7 o'clock on a Saturday night, and the Mario Wonder stream was at like noon on a Friday. Like I do not,
Don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So L on my part, I guess. Oh well. All right. So June, Tears of the Kingdom. You have you? I assume you've beaten it by now.
Oh yeah, I beat it within a month. It was
Yeah, that
it was
sounds
pretty
right.
good. It was pretty good.
That's good. That's good. Um.
Uh, it was exactly what I wanted it to be with Breath of the Wild, but better. And the temples were not quite what I wanted, but they were far better than the Divine Beasts. So
Okay.
it was exactly what I was looking for.
See, that was one of my biggest problems with Breath of the Wild was that the divine beasts were cheats.
They're miserable. Yeah.
Oh my god, I hated doing those. They were not fun at all.
No.
It's especially because they all like look the same.
Yep.
Oh,
It did a much better job of making the atmospheres like feel different and like
that's
unique,
good.
which is I'm surprised they didn't do it in the first one, but so it goes.
Hey man, you know what? They were trying something new and it did not work for them the first time around. So you know
No.
what? That's just how it will be.
Made it easier for the second time around.
Fact, absolutely. So you think Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, nice. Now,
Except for they have to deal with Link's hair for like a solid 5 hours before you can change it. It's just in
Oh.
that gross like I don't know back length. Ugh, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't
No,
like
that's pretty fair.
caveman Link.
Caveman Link. Oh no. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So my opinions on Tears of the Kingdom are probably going to be vastly different. Who knows? Maybe I'll like it way more. I probably won't, but you know, it's worth a shot. Like trying it.
I felt like the first time you played Breath of the Wild, you enjoyed it, and then you just kind of were like, "Oh wait, no, this is bad." And then
Yeah.
so I'm wondering if your Tears of the Kingdom like will be the same or like a little bit similar, or if it's just gonna be like, no, I don't like Breath of the Wild, so this is too similar to that, and just I don't know.
See, and I've thought about that because for context, when I got my Switch initially, it was June of 2017. I just gotten out of high school. Like I bought a car. The leftover money I had for my grad party was the money I used to buy a Switch.
Naturally.
And at that point, you had to like special order your Switch. Like you couldn't just like go to your local game store and just pick it up. Like no, like they would get like 10 Switches like every week, and that was all they would get. So, and I mean I'm in there pretty often. I guess not now, but at the time I was. So like they knew me, they knew what I was about, and they're like, yeah. So we'll get
We
you.
got you.
No, for real. They were just like, yeah, don't worry. We'll just give us a down payment, and then we will call you when it comes in. And I said, all right, cool. And then it came in, and it was like the coolest thing. But so I had bought like all the accessories beforehand, before it even came in. And I also bought Breath of the Wild because that was the only game I like really wanted, and I knew there was going to be more games coming out. So I was like, all right, well, Breath of the Wild is going to be able to hold me over until the other games come out that I want to play. And I put Breath of the Wild in my Switch when I got it, and I was like, oh, it's not working. And so I was like, all right, no, this is fine. No, that happens. Because the thing is, I bought a pre-owned copy of Breath of the Wild. And I mean, at this point, like, the game had been out for 3 months. Like, in theory, there should not be anything wrong with it after 3 months of it being out. No. So you know how the, like, cartridges have the, like, gold, whatever, that, like, connects to the actual console?
Sure.
Yeah, apparently that was scratched up.
Yikes.
So, yeah. So, they were cool enough to, like, you know, we'll give you the full trade-in value for it since you did buy it from us and literally never touched it. Like, because I'd opened the case, like, maybe twice. Because I had to wait, like, a week and a half or something like that. So I just looked at the cartridge a couple times, being like, "Wow, this is so cool! It's the Switch." And so I never took it out. I just like looked at it, and then when I did take it out, I was like, "Oh, okay." So they were cool, and they put, I think, the Street Fighter, whichever one came out, like right when the Switch came out, it was like Street Fighter 2 Turbo or whatever. They put that in. So it absolutely was not like the disc or the cartridge reader. It was the cartridge itself. So I had to pay like $20 for a brand new copy of Breath of the Wild. And that was quite literally all I played for about a month. Because the game I was looking forward to the most next was Splatoon 2.
Really?
And then, yeah, because that
when
came
did
out.
Odyssey come out?
Well, Odyssey didn't come out till October.
Huh.
Splatoon 2 came out in July. So, I played Splatoon 2 a lot.
You sure did.
I played it a lot. But the thing is, I also, at the time, I was, thinking to myself, Odyssey looks like a decent game. But this was before I had any idea of what it was going to be like. Yeah, obviously, because it hadn't come out yet. So I was cautiously optimistic, but was thinking to myself that it probably was going to be like decent-ish. Because there's actually it comes up every January because they have the Switch presentation in January of 2017 where they showed off Odyssey and more of Breath of the Wild and showed the release date. And I remember putting on Facebook saying, this Breath of the Wild looks amazing, but the new Mario looks kind of eh. And boy, oh boy, how wrong I was.
Yeah, right. How your
Oh
opinions have
Lord.
changed.
Yeah. So anyways, that's a really long-winded way of saying who knows what I'll think of Tears of the Kingdom. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened in June? Did anything?
My summer's literally all a blur.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really.
I swam a lot, and that's about all I remember.
Yeah, that sounds about right. July. That's when Pikmin 4 came out, and we'll get to that. We will get to that. But that was also when I took my trip to Chicago, and it was really fun until it wasn't. Yeah, because the musical artist I went to go see got canceled on Twitter 2 days later.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if I was told or if I don't remember that, but that's yikes.
I honestly don't remember if I told you. I don't know. But like, I mean, the whole situation, I don't really want to talk about it too much because I got opinions on it that people will get mad at me for like no reason, I feel like. But like to the people that are like watching and listening to this that like know the situation, I mean, you already have like made up your mind and have your opinions on it because it's been it's been like almost 4 months now. Yeah, you've had time to like think about it a lot. But I did get to meet Ben Beal, who I mod for on Twitch and mutuals with on Twitter, so that was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, so Pikmin 4 came out. Oh my god, I had so much fun with that game. It is so fun. But I also despise it a lot. Honestly, I will be so real with you. The same feeling I've been having recently with Mario Wonder is kind of the same feeling I was starting to have with Pikmin 4 after like 3 weeks of playing it.
Really?
Yeah, oh absolutely. In the way of it, like the game isn't hard. I'm just not good. That's kind of the biggest thing. So I mean, yeah, I'll be super honest. Pikmin 4 not that hard of a game. It's just a lot of it is tedious and frustrating in some regards. So I mean, I've 100% of the game essentially. I have not. So there's gonna be Pikmin 4 spoilers. So if you haven't played the game, I'll put a time code on screen of when to skip to. But so from Pikmin 2, there's Louie, who is Captain Olimar's partner. Louie is the bad guy of Pikmin 4. Were you gonna play Pikmin 4?
No.
Okay, so you don't care about spoilers?
No.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Louie is like the bad guy of Pikmin 4. I don't remember exactly like the whole thing because it's been a while. But like, so at the end of the game, once you beat the final boss, like the final boss, you meet Louie, and he's like, "Oh, I want you to go doing these like 8 different things." So you have to go to all the different areas and find the things that he wants, which are just enemies because he wants to eat them. And like that's like it. That's all I haven't done. I've done literally everything else. I've grabbed every single treasure. I've gotten all the upgrades. I've gotten all the Pikmin types, gotten all their onions. Like I've done it all. I really, really, really loved the game. but the parts that were annoying, oh,
Really annoying.
really, really annoying, especially the final boss. I streamed the final dungeon, which, by the way, all the other dungeons in the game were like a max of 10 levels. The final dungeon is like 25 levels. Um, so that sucked. I did not like that. Um, and they were all the levels were like just insanely annoying and difficult, and oh, they were annoying. They were dumb. So I streamed myself doing the final dungeon and the final boss. I thought it was gonna take like maybe an hour. It took me like almost 2.5 hours. It was insane. Um, it was not fun. I did not enjoy it. The final boss is really annoying because it has how do I put this? It can change elements. So you have to like change which Pikmin that you use. But the thing is, I mean, there's 25 levels before it. There is the only time you can take Pikmin out and like have them ready is before you go into the dungeon. So once you get into the dungeon, and the thing is, from what I remember, you can only have 3 types of Pikmin out at a time. But if you go into a dungeon and there's candy pop buds, you can change Pikmin types, and then you can have multiple types of Pikmin. So, you go into there with like 35 of this, 30 of this, and 30 whatever. 35 whatever. So, you then find candy pop buds, and you have like 10 of one type, 10 of one type, 10 of another type, and then like 20, 20, 15, whatever. Like you essentially have all the types of Pikmin, but like they're spread so thin that like if like pretty much any of them die, you're just like screwed because you can only do so much with 10 Pikmin. But the other thing that is so annoying about it is that it's 25 levels. You are going to lose Pikmin. If you are telling me you're going through there and not losing Pikmin on a casual playthrough, you are literally lying to me. There is no chance you are losing 0 Pikmin over 25 levels. Where, like, half of the time you are just fighting bosses.
Right.
So by the time I got to the final boss, I think I had like 65 Pikmin left. Yeah, it's so dumb. But everything else was really fun. Actually, just kidding. The night expeditions, those. Okay, so here's the thing: the night expeditions, they were kind of cool, but they also really suck later on. So I mean, they're pretty easy starting out. But the thing is, once you get further into the game, you start having stronger enemies and sometimes bosses. Like coming towards the the whatever things, the where you like grow a glow Pikmin or whatever. So one of the enemies like near the end of the game that you can find trying to attack you are the Smoky Progs. Do you know what the Smoky Prog is?
Probably, but not by name.
Okay. It's actually, if you remember from World of Light, it's the very first spirit that you fight.
You think I remember World of Light?
It's the very it's the one.
I'm looking it up. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that is one of the secret bosses from Pikmin 1. So if any Pikmin touch the back of it, they instantly die.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Which is, great. And at one point you just have like 5 of them coming at you. And you can only use
Yikes.
glow Pikmin. So, that's just awesome. It's so tedious. A lot of the puzzles also kind of suck and are tedious and take way too long. But I think that the ideas and the creativity of the game outshine the negatives, in my opinion. Definitely not. Okay. I think of all the new games that came out this year that I played, I do think Pikmin 4 was my favorite. However,
Really?
yeah, I think so, yeah. It's the one I, enjoyed the most, definitely. But, the thing is, I would not say that it's worthy of Game of the Year. As much as I would
Yeah.
love to say it is, it's not. It is a really good game. If you're a Pikmin fan, definitely play it. 100% play it. It's super fun. But if you're not a Pikmin fan, I... well, okay, so the other, kind of sucky thing about it is that just the way the Pikmin timeline works, it just... It's either 1 or 2 has to essentially be like, oh, that's not canon anymore. That's the thing.
That's stupid.
It really is. I kind of don't like that. It basically just invalidates previous games in the series, and I don't know why they did that. Because this game is more story driven than gameplay, RTS driven. Because I mean, Pikmin 1 is has little to no story. You hit an asteroid, you crash land on this planet, you gotta find your ship parts. That's it. That's all there is to it. And I mean, the emails or no, not the emails. The log entries that Olimar makes, I mean, they add some lore, and that's kind of about it. And then Pikmin 2 is a lot more story driven, and it adds a lot more to the first game, and in my opinion, is a better game than the first one, but also its downfalls are pretty bad. So, and then Pikmin 3 is just kind of whatever. So, I mean, it's disappointing that Pikmin 4 just kind of throws out, it has to throw out one of the previous games. I don't remember which one it is. But basically says that either 1 or 2 is just invalid, just didn't happen, which I think is kind of annoying, even though it was never really meant to be that story based. But that's just my opinion on it. Was there any other games in July that came out that you can think of?
Not that I can think of. I can look it up though.
Well, I feel like there was something else that happened in July. I can't remember. I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know. This year's been kind of rough for games for me. I guess I maybe I take that back. Tears of the Kingdom was good. I really, really want to play Spider-Man 2. There's been a couple others here and there that have come out that have been good, but just like Nintendo specifically, I should say, after they were done with Tears of the Kingdom, they're just kind of like, yeah, we don't know what we're doing, so here's some Mario games, and don't expect anything else, because that's all you're getting. That last Direct we got was really upsetting to me, because I was looking forward to so many things, and just nothing.
Sure, yeah. So, I mean, I honestly, I feel the opposite. I feel like the year started out kind of weak, and then got better as it went on, and now it's dying down again. For at least in terms of Nintendo. Yeah. I mean, obviously, Tears of the Kingdom is good. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with that. I probably will. I assume that I'm not gonna enjoy it nearly as much as the normal person. But I mean, that was a pretty good thing. But I mean, from January to April, like, what happened? Like, what a Nintendo release, you know?
I'm convinced nothing.
I am also convinced nothing. I cannot think of a single game they made that was like good at the beginning of the year besides Tears of the
Oh,
Kingdom.
Fire Emblem Engage came out this year? Well, never mind. I take that
yeah,
back.
that's true.
Fire Emblem. I love that game. Great game.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
Fire Emblem, so
I
I totally forgot that.
yeah, me too. I also just don't care about Engage or any Fire
Yeah.
Emblem, so you know, that's just me. Let's see. So there was nothing else really in July. Then oh no, Future Redeemed, the Xenoblade 3 DLC came out in April as well. That's right. I kind of forgot about that too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I haven't gotten around to playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, August. August is when I moved here to the apartment. I got signed up at work to take the med passing class. What else? I feel like there's something else that I forgot about. Oh, your birthday.
I mean, yeah, say August is my birthday month, so I don't remember if I had it in August, if it was like the first couple days, or if I did it in July, like I sometimes do, based on when people are ready. But
you did it in August because
yeah.
I came back from Chicago July 28th. 27th or 28th, something like that. And I did literally nothing over that entire weekend. And then the next weekend went up and visited you for your birthday. And I got you that Breath of the Wild shirt.
Oh yeah, Tears of the Kingdom shirt.
Or Tears of the Kingdom, yes, sorry, my bad.
I've worn it probably
Kingdom
once a
shirt.
week, so it's been very loved. Good shirt.
Nice, good. I really love the design of it. It looks super.
It was
nice.
really good, really good.
I'm glad that I made the hard read on that. That's really good. And then what was the other thing I got you? It was
Was it the Smash Battlefield set?
Yes,
the
the diorama.
amiibo. Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally took me like 20 to 30 minutes to set that sucker up. I was so stupid. Like, I could not figure it out.
Okay, like, you say that, but also in literally one of my first videos on this channel was me putting the Joker mask
I love
standing
that
up,
video.
and I could not figure it out somehow.
Like, the directions were in Japanese, too, so I was just like, dude, I have no clue what you're trying to tell me. Like, I see the arrows, but they're not, like, I didn't want to break it, but I knew that I had to fold it, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
See, that's the problem. I got it was imported from Japan. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Oh, Pyra and Mithra amiibo. That came out in July.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still
In
upset
July?
about the box.
That felt... Huh.
Right?
That's so far away. I thought it was sooner, but I guess not.
No, it was in July. Because it came like literally the day I left for Chicago. But,
right. Yeah, it did.
But it was supposed to be there the Friday before, because I left Monday morning or Monday afternoon. It was supposed to be there Friday afternoon, and it wasn't. And the box was destroyed, and it's in Japanese. Which I did not know any of that was going to happen. So I was very annoyed about that. And I reached out to them and I was like, hey, the quality of this is not as expected. What can you do about it? They're like, well, if you want to return it, you can get a refund. And I said, no, that is not what I want. I just want to not
I want what I ordered.
It was a pre-order item. This is not, that's ridiculous. So... Yeah, they did nothing about it, which is really annoying. Um, and then
So
yeah,
I don't
so
really know if there's anything specific besides like the shirt that I got that I remember for my birthday. Like I think I had an ice cream cake that was pretty gnarly, but I don't remember if you
oh
stayed
yeah,
long enough for it. No, you did. You did. You did.
yeah.
But
I think got you the goalpost.
yeah, got me a goalpost. I got some money and a funny book.
Oh yeah,
um, some other things, but yeah, it was a good time. Good time.
oh definitely. We
Celebrated the 21st with some sparkling grape juice.
wait. Did you wait? You're 21.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were 20. Oops.
Nope.
Oops. Golly. Okay. Well, that,
Good reminder.
oh,
Good reminder.
Huh?
I said good reminder.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, yeah. Super good reminder. Let's see.
The next thing that came up for me was school. My
Oh,
senior
yeah.
year. Senior year of school.
Wait, you're
First
in your
semester.
senior year right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Almost
nice.
done. Almost done with first semester.
Nice.
So
How's classes going?
I was going to talk about that. So overall, pretty good. Lots of my classes are either like slowing down. I mean, obviously because we're on Thanksgiving break right now, but they're either
Yeah.
like basically done and or I've already finished some of them.
Uh-huh.
So I've finished my tennis class, which was very fun. I don't know if you've played tennis before, but it is fun.
I think I have. I was not very good at it.
Fair, neither was I, but
Obviously.
so my tennis class is done. I have this theater history class which I've sucked at and I'm not great at it, but it's for some reason like the teacher wanted us to have time to not worry about like when actual finals were due, so they pushed up the deadline
Mhm.
until like now. So we're basically done with that class, which is pretty awesome.
Nice.
I looked ahead in one of my classes for like marketing or something, and I had to do a 10-page paper about Burger King,
What?
which is so miserable. I wish I could like explain it, but I have no clue what I wrote. I just kind of looked up the answers. It was weird because they didn't want it like an essay MLA format or whatever. They wanted like question and answer response format.
What?
But they needed like 8 to 15 pages is what they said. And I was just like, "What? Why do you want this?"
And about like Burger King's marketing?
So you could technically pick whatever company you wanted. Like there was a list of, I don't know, 20 or 30, but Burger King was one of the first things I saw. And I was like, you know what? Sure. I'm going to choose Burger King.
Yeah. Do you even like Burger King?
I liked it a lot more when I was a kid. I haven't been that much since. I was a big Whopper boy, but then I was just like, I don't know.
No, that's fair.
But I don't know. This is better and it's cheaper on the Mondays, so
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I when I went for your birthday, I think before I left, I did go to thing.
fire.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I liked it.
It's just a classic burger.
Yeah, it's pretty dang good. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's 100%.
I have no clue what I put in that Burger King paper. I like 2 days I sat on my computer, wrote random crap and turned it in, and I hope I pass because it's so bad.
When did you turn it in?
Oh my gosh. I didn't have to turn it in until after break, but I turned it in like a week and a half ago just so that I could be done with it. I was like,
Oh, no.
I don't want to spend any more time on this crap.
I don't blame you one bit. That sounds yeah, that sounds
Awful.
Yeah, absolutely.
But other than that, I'm basically done with the first semester. So
nice. Oh, did you guys go to the state fair?
no, we did not go to the state fair.
Do you guys go to the state fair every year?
I think the last time I went was when he came.
Okay, yeah.
And I think I talked about going to the state fair this year because was going, but then and he was asking for tickets or something, and Dad said he had some free tickets, but we just never went.
Dang. That's unfortunate.
So it goes.
Yeah. Well, I did go to the state fair. I went with Dalen. We were only there for like 2 or 3 hours because that was not what we were in Des Moines for. It's because
you just happened to go to the fair. He's like, oh,
well,
okay, whatever.
So yeah, so we were going to an Iowa Cubs game because there was a Cubs prospect. His name is Pete Crow Armstrong. I wanted to see him play in person because the thing is, he is a very good baseball player. I think he's the I think he's the Cubs' top prospect. I'm pretty sure. And the thing is, this was 2 weeks before September started, so I don't know if you know this about baseball. But in September, the rosters expand. It used to be you could have a 40-player roster, but within the past few years, they changed it to, I think, like a 28-player roster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big change.
Yeah, really big change. And so I was fully anticipating him getting called up to the Cubs. But so I wanted to see him play in person before that happened. So just one day I was like, Dalen, do you want to go to an Iowa Cubs game with me? And he said, yeah, sure, why not? It's when we were at your guys' house for your birthday. That's when I got the tickets for the game.
Oh.
Yeah. But then it was like maybe 3 or 4 days before that, a friend of mine was like, hey, you said you're going to Des Moines this weekend, right? And I was like, yeah. And they said, well, there's apparently egg on a stick at the state fair if you go. And I said, you sold me, I'm going. And so like the day before we left, I was like, so, Dalen, do you also want to go to the state fair tomorrow? And he was like, not really. And I was like, well, I mean, I'll pay for your ticket. And he was like, oh, okay, sure.
So you don't go to the fair alone. That sounds awful.
No, it would have been awful. So we go to the state fair and we just immediately are like looking for a drink because it was like 100 degrees out. It was so hot.
Oh yeah.
You know how it is. So we go we go up to one of the lemonade stands and we're like, can we get a water? And the workers, well, actually no, we were actually about to be in line. So we're like standing behind the person that's ordering, and like at the window for the lemonade stand, there is like a swarm of bees just all over the window.
Oh no.
And Dalen and I were like, I think we're gonna look somewhere else. So we ended up, what was it? It was something. Oh, what was it? I think it was ribs on a stick or something. I got that and I got some fries. Oh, they were so good. Really, really spicy, but really good.
Nice.
And then I did an axe throwing. That was pretty fun.
Nice. Never done that before. Sounds fun.
And was it axe? I think it that sounds right because it was tomahawk throwing. It was tomahawks, not axes. Yeah. That was interesting. I didn't do very well, but it was fun. Then we got our water, and then we saw the butter cow.
Classic.
What else? I'll be honest. I had way too much food because
Did you have any desserts?
I did. I got a deep fried Twinkie and deep fried Oreos, and I had to throw away like 3 of the Oreos because I felt like I was about to vom.
I don't think the Oreos are that good. I don't know.
I
Too
beg to
chocolatey
differ.
for me.
I think they're delicious. My sister and I, when we were staying in Minneapolis, or around Minneapolis a couple years ago, we made homemade deep fried Oreos. They were
Nice.
so good, so good. But yeah, so we were only there for like 3 hours. So the thing is also, ever since like May or June, my car has had no air conditioning.
Yikes.
Yeah, and like I said before, it was like 100 degrees. So we Dalen came here to my apartment at about 11:30. We left at noon. So by the time we were done at the state fair, it was 3:30, 4 o'clock. So we had already had been like 4 straight hours and no air conditioning. Then we go. I think it's one of Jay's comic book stores in Des Moines. I think it's in West Des Moines or something like that. So we go to a comic book store. We're there for like 45 minutes. I buy Sonic Forces for some reason. And Dalen got some comic books. Huh?
Choices were made.
Choices, not good ones. Not good choices. I 100% regret that purchase. But anyways, the biggest reason I even what cared at all about buying it was because we were finally in air conditioning. For like 30 to 45 minutes. So we got done there. We got to the Iowa Cubs at around like 5 o'clock. The game did not get over until like almost 10. And then we still had to drive home. So we also
you were sweating.
Oh, it was so bad. So we went to Sonic after the game.
Good.
Well, I mean, because
you gotta.
Well, for one, you gotta, but two, we had like very limited fluids throughout the entire day.
Right.
So I was like, I 100%.
Was it slushy o'clock?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like 11 o'clock slushies hit so hard. So we did not get home until almost 1 in the morning. Which also sucked. Because that meant we went 13 straight hours with no air conditioning at all.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was Lord. Like, I mean, I will not lie, I had so much fun, but I definitely felt like I was dying. It did not feel great, but I had a lot of fun, and that's what matters. Woo! Oh my, what was that?
It was a sneeze.
Oh, bless you.
Yes.
What's after August? September? Okay, yeah, September. That's when I finally got put in the class to become a CMA. I that really reinforced the fact that I'm not a good student. So it was all online. So Dalen actually also had to do a med passing class, but he only had to do a med manager, which is like a different thing than a CMA. So he had like 5 PowerPoints, then had to take the state test, and that was like literally it. But I had like a whole like class to do. It took me like a month, and it sucked.
That's school for you.
yeah, but it was all online, so I didn't have to go there, which is super nice.
We love that.
Right, I love it. What we don't love is that I basically learned absolutely nothing.
No, that's school for you.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. So obviously the test answers never changed, so I just had to memorize the answers.
Yeah.
And I did. So I well, long story short, I have to just do like 2 more supervised med passes, and then I'm certified CMA for the next 5 years.
Exciting.
Yeah, super cool. And I'm gonna get a bonus from work for doing it. So
woohoo!
and the place I work at paid for me to take the class, which is super nice too. So good stuff
Very,
all around.
very
Yeah.
epic.
Very, very epic. So that was September. That was like pretty much the only thing that happened in September for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think anything really happened to me, but I think September is when Jacob worked on his ice sword for a 3D printing contest. He didn't win anything, but it's pretty sick. I think lots of the people, like, they put in full armor sets, and there was like the winners had like specific, because it was so like wide range, they didn't have a specific like just make this helmet or this sword or something. It was too big of a like range of stuff. But his sword is pretty cool, and it feels really good in your hand.
Cool, because it's ice.
Yeah. And then at the end of September...
It is really cool.
It is. It is. The picture doesn't do it justice.
No, definitely not.
But at the end of September, that's when my older sister left for Germany.
Oh, yeah, she did.
So,
that's so true.
Yeah, it's wild that it's already been like 2 months now.
That is crazy. Wow. So it's just been you and Jacob at the house then.
Yep, just me and Jacob at the house. We've had a lot more people over from college, which I don't know how I feel about it, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's interesting.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But having her gone is weird. We did call a couple days ago or yesterday, but I don't know. It's weird not having her here.
Right, yeah. So that was September.
That's about all for September.
Yeah, that sounds about right. October, that's definitely when I feel like things started changing a lot. Oh, which also, going on, starting October 1st, that was when I decided I'm gonna cut out sugary drinks.
Ooh.
So I've not had a sugary drink since October 1st.
How are you feeling?
This is easy. Why did I never do this before?
Exactly. I'm glad you see what am I saying? I'm glad you see my point of view.
So I've just been a Diet Coke fiend for like a month and a half now. It's so nice. I don't necessarily feel like that much of a difference, but I at least like personally feel better knowing that I'm not just like pumping
sugar through your veins.
Yeah, exactly. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm eating any better, but I'm at least trying. So
yeah,
you know,
it's a step.
It's not nothing. Really, I like the only things I can think of that happened in October was Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie coming out.
Didn't Wonder come out in October?
Oh yeah, and Wonder. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I got so super like one track minded on Five Nights at Freddy's, and I have for a while. So I saw the movie opening night. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Really?
I know people are gonna say it's bad, it's not good, it's not faithful. To that I say, I don't care. I've been a fan of this for the last 9 years. Let me enjoy it, please. It was great. I loved it.
Nice.
Yeah. And obviously, yeah, Wonder came out, super fun. Oh, and I watched Scott Pilgrim for the first time.
I've heard good things. Was it good?
It was really good. It was really, really good. I think you would like it, not because, well, I mean, I don't know. I actually don't think you would like it that much. I think you would like it for the references, because it has a lot. Right. It's like, I mean, it's very much like video game stuff.
I do love that.
Yeah, and it does have like older game references in it, so it's pretty cool. It's so good. I loved it. And actually, the anime just dropped yesterday on Netflix.
Nice.
Yeah, I have not watched it yet, but I'm going to. I'm very excited to watch it. It is really good. Um, it's just cool. Um, Chainsaw Man has been coming out all this time. It's been fire, obviously. Um, so yeah, so with Five Nights at Freddy's, I after the movie came out, I was like, you know what? While I'm at work overnight, I'm just gonna watch all the Markiplier Five Nights at Freddy's Let's Plays. So
Have you
for
played the game?
I've played the original.
Gotcha.
Yeah, on an old Kindle Fire that I got for Christmas in 2014. Yeah, 2014. Yeah. So I mean, I played the original. I made it all the way to the custom night, so I guess you could say I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, pretty baller.
Yeah, you know it. But actually, Ben Beal, so that rapper I mentioned earlier, that I met in Chicago, he played Five Nights at Freddy's on stream. So I mean, he's been streaming since the beginning of the year, and pretty much every like video game he's played has been a game that I've had a lot of knowledge on, because he's played Fire Red, Soul Silver, Five Nights at Freddy's,
Good.
MLB The Show, and I feel like there was something else. I just had it. I can't think of it. There was some other game. I mean, he also did play Guitar Hero, which I don't, like, whatever. But like pretty much all the games he's played, I've had a lot of knowledge on. So I helped him play Fire Red. Oh, he also played Ruby. He played Ruby. Yeah, so he played Fire Red, Ruby, and Soul Silver. I helped him pretty much get through all three of those. And then when he played Five Nights at Freddy's, I was like one of the only people in chat who was like, all right, so you want to do this, check this camera, and that's how you win. It's just weird that like pretty much every game he's played, I've had extensive knowledge on and hyperfixated on in high school. It's funny, but not surprising, I guess, in a way. But yeah, no, I've watched all of the Markiplier Five Nights at Freddy's Let's Plays except for Security Breach, because Security Breach sucks, but it is not good. It is horrible. It's so bad. So you know how like Five Nights at Freddy's is supposed to be like, spooky, scary, right?
Right.
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is more of
Is it story based?
yeah, but it's also not good because it's like it's fully voice acted.
Oh, we hate that.
Well, I mean, we don't, but it's just the voice acting is not good. In my opinion, I think it's kind of mid at best.
We don't like that.
No, we don't like that. So you play as this kid. His name is Gregory, and like the very start of the game, he's just in Glamrock Freddy's room for some reason, but he's like inside Glamrock Freddy's belly, I guess. And he's talking to Freddy, and Freddy was like, "Why are you in there?" And he's like, "'Cause the security guard is trying to catch me." And Freddy's like, "Oh, okay, well, I'll help you escape, I guess." And it's not good. It sucks. It's very not good. It's just a bad game. I watched the first episode of Markiplier playing it, and I had to stop because it was like an hour long, and it was not good. It was not fun. Like at least with like everything from Five Nights at Freddy's 1 to I think Help Wanted. Help Wanted was the most recent one besides Security Breach. like all of those I enjoyed watching because at the very least like stuff was happening, but security breach isn't even like that scary or anything. It just sucks.
Right.
But everything else, like I also just like was not really getting that scared, and I understand that like playing the games versus watching a video of someone else playing the games is
Much
so different. But I was not
Still.
scared that much. There was I would say across Five Nights at Freddy's 1 to Pizza I keep doing that to Help Wanted, which in that there's like 70, 80 videos, you know, like there's so many videos. I got personally jump scared like maybe 15 times. But not a jump scare where I'm like, oh, or I scream or anything. It's just like
Right.
jump scare where I was like, oh, whew, was not expecting that. 'Cause, I mean, I was also like watching them at work, so you know, can't really
Right.
scream.
You can't
Can't
just
scream.
go, "Ah!"
Ah! Everyone comes up. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. Just go back to sleep. But no, it was a lot of fun, and I have also been rewatching the game theories, and what I'm watching now is there's the Five Nights at Freddy's iceberg, and it is apparently ginormous. There is six Five Nights at Freddy's GT Live iceberg videos, and they're
my.
all 40 plus minutes.
Oh my.
So yeah, that's like at least like 6 to 7 hours of Five Nights at Freddy's iceberg lore. It's insane. But no, I don't know. It's just like it's cool. It's nice to reminisce on the things that I enjoyed in high school, which is pretty cool. Anyways, so let's talk about new stuff now. Did you see what Nintendo announced recently?
I sure did. It's on my list as well.
Very nice. Okay, yeah.
I'm so scared though.
Oh, absolutely, because it's live action. So
Yep.
I got nothing. We're probably not going to be hearing much about it until
No, it's probably gonna be a couple 3 years or 2 years or something. Like
Yeah.
it'll be a while.
I can see
Just
that,
for
yeah.
a trailer, even not even like I don't know.
Right, because
like
didn't they say they had just started?
yeah, they said they were
production?
talking for a long time, but now they're finally starting or something. Like I don't know. They finally
Yeah.
felt that it's time. Like I don't know.
Right. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yes, that's a great way to say it.
Yeah, because I mean, like,
Where do I
sure-
audition?
Yeah. No, for real. You could be like a Korok or something. I don't know.
Get me in there.
No, for real. Put me in there, coach. I
I've been-
think I don't know.
I'm
I guess
sure even if it's bad, I'll like it because I still like the Mario movie that like not the new one but the old one. I still
Yeah.
like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that I'm gonna feel like that shouldn't happen or I don't like the way he looks or I don't like his voice. Like such small things that are like just because I have such a. If Link talks, so help me, if Link talks, we're gonna have some problems because every
Sure.
other time he's talked, things have gone bad.
Oh yeah.
It's I just
Oh no. So here
I don't know.
So I just want to put my early prediction out. So I tweeted this like a month ago or whenever the news came out.
Right.
I feel like it's going to be another Mario movie where Link is just a normal guy living in the world and just one day just gets transported to Hyrule and it just so happens to look like the hero of whatever. Because the thing is also like when the Mario movie came out or like before it came out, I think the speculation is what is it going to be about?
Yes.
Because it would not make sense for it to be about a certain game, just because like I mean, there's so many Mario games, there's so much possibility, and I like as much as I do love the Mario movie, um I looking back at it, I kind of don't like the way it went in terms of it being an isekai, if you know what I mean by
that. I think I get the gist, but I don't know the.
An isekai is character gets transported to a different world.
Yeah.
And yada yada. Oh, I just remembered something else that happened in July slash August. I saw the Barbie movie, and I actually really loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are Kenough.
I got that for my birthday as well. I am Kenough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did. That's right. Yeah. I forgot about that. Wow.
I did too. It was a big thing though.
It was really good. I really liked it. Truthfully, if the Mario movie had not come out this year, Barbie probably would have been my favorite movie that came out this year. Which is a wild sentence for me to say, I feel like.
I can't decide if I like the Mario movie more than the new Turtles movie.
Oh yeah, I still haven't seen it. I want.
It's
to,
good. The
That's
people look really bad, but everything else is pretty good. Like I don't know what they were doing when they designed everyone in the movie. Like the turtles look good and the mutants look good, but every human just looks terrible.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. All their faces are random shapes, and it's just like what is happening?
Somehow I'm not surprised, honestly. That's quite tragic.
Good movie though. Good movie.
Yeah, for sure. What were we talking?
Live action Zelda.
Live action Zelda, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I want to be cautiously optimistic. I think it really depends on if it is an isekai like the Mario movie.
It's an interesting thought.
Yeah, fair. Just don't make him talk. That's fine. I'm indifferent. I don't really care if he talks. That's just me. I just want a good Zelda live action movie because that's what we're gonna get. It's inevitable.
I've been wanting one for so long, and yet now that it's coming, I'm so scared.
Well, I mean, the like. We've known that Nintendo has wanted to do this for years now. I mean,
and they should have.
and that's the thing. Like, it was going to happen at some point, probably. I mean, this has been knowledge on the internet, I think, since like 2015. I feel like, I mean, this has possibly been in the works for so long, and who knows what direction they're gonna go? Because I mean, it could be that they do the first Zelda, but I mean, all things considered, there's not much of a story to that.
Yeah,
and
you're not going off of much.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I personally feel like it's gonna be like the Mario movie, where Link is just gonna get transported to Hyrule for some reason.
That would make it easier for him to talk if he was already just a living person, but I don't know.
Right. I'm not sure. And I mean, like...
So Chris Pratt is Link. Hear me out.
No. No.
Do you think they'll do young Link or just adult Link?
See, that's the other thing. I don't know. Because, I mean, I personally feel like it would be kind of lame if they just based it off Ocarina of Time. That's just my opinion. I could see it. I could see that happening, but I think that would be kind of lame.
Right.
So I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna be Link. We're not gonna get any distinction on whether it's adult or young Link. Are
we getting teen Link?
Oh golly. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I could see it.
The costumes need to be fire.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
if Ganondorf doesn't look, if they don't put Ganondorf for the first thing, if they don't put Ganondorf in, what are they doing? Second of all,
No,
if
for real.
Ganondorf doesn't look menacing, what are they doing?
Honestly.
If I don't know, I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I'm also like wondering like what road they're gonna go down, whether it's like hyper realistic or if it's like more cartoony looking, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause,
I think it
mean,
should be cartoony, but I don't know if they're trying to do live action, then maybe they need to full send into live like realism.
Right.
But
exactly.
no
And
clue.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I need to see like Moblins and
Yeah.
not Koroks, Octoroks in hyper realism.
Dekubabas.
I think I'm good on that. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. So who knows? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We're still probably a couple years away from
Yeah.
hearing anything. Oh, Spider-Verse.
Oh, good movie.
Forgot about that. Super good movie. That.
I said.
Oh, honestly, this year is the first year in I think a very long time where I have been excited and like watching movies that are just coming out, especially in theaters. I cannot remember the last time I saw this many movies in theaters. I saw Mario in theaters, Spider-Verse, Barbie, Five Nights at Freddy's. Think that's it. I think that sounds right. I've seen a lot of great movies this year. This year has been really good for movies, in my opinion, at least.
Unfortunately, I did not get to see Spider-Verse in theaters, but I saw it like as soon as it came out on DVD. I saw it pretty soon, and it was
nice.
It was good.
So good.
I've been on a huge Spider-Man kick recently, though. I played the PS4 game again, and I played the Miles Morales game because I never played that. But
nice.
Oh my gosh, there's such good games. I wish I could play the second one, but I don't have a PS5. So
I was gonna say, I thought Jacob got a PS5.
Nope. We got the VR, but we don't have the PS5 yet because there's no good games on it. There's
there's not.
There's literally like 3 games that I would buy, and that's it. That's not worth $500 just to get the console. Like I don't know.
Definitely
can't
not.
justify it.
No, definitely not. No, I 100% agree with you. Oh, which by the way, tomorrow the Smash Switch OLED comes out, and I think I'm gonna get it.
Really?
I do believe so.
You don't have an OLED yet, do you?
I do not.
There you go.
I still have my Switch that I got in
Wild.
June of 2017.
So I've bought 3 Switches in the time that you have just your one. That's wild.
Mm-hmm. And I because here's the thing, I feel like now is the time because we are unsure of what the next console is going to look like from Nintendo because they are making it quite clear that
they are adamant that they are not doing a Switch 2.
But they're also, I mean, I feel like it's just inevitable. I feel like
it is.
They're gonna do it. My biggest concern is that it is because like the rumors are that it's gonna be disc based, and I would hate that so much. I would dislike that a lot.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it would literally render every Switch game you have useless.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks so much. But I also feel like it would cost them so much more money to do that. Like they're already doing the cartridges. Like I mean they either have to double down and keep doing that or go like reverse and do the discs. But like would they do like the optical discs like the PSP? Would they do GameCube style disc? Would they do regular discs? Who knows?
Is it just a matter of space?
That's the thing. I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know. If you can fit games like Tears of the Kingdom on those little cartridges, I think they're doing it right.
Sure, yeah. But I mean they also can't fit games like MLB The Show on there.
Yeah.
Which, MLB, like, I mean, that's a bad example because it's a sports game. It's like, but also like, when it runs on like PS4 and PS5, it runs, 60 frames per second perfectly fine. Like most of the time on the Switch, it runs at less than 30 frames. So like, it looks horrible.
Yeah.
Like it does not look good. Like the only reason it is on there is for the people who want to play those games but don't have another console and don't want to get another console. So. They don't have to run well. So, kind of a bad example, but, it's still, like, those games are not that big. Like, they have downsized those games so much to just barely fit on the cartridges. But then you still have to, like, download the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know which way they're going. It's weird.
It's all cloud-based.
Oh, no. I would hate that so much.
That would be miserable.
That would be the worst. But yeah, no, I feel like now is the time to do it. Because I was playing Mario Wonder at work the other night. And, like, I had just booted my Switch up. And, like, literally less than 30 seconds after I started playing, it just was going... I was like, okay, well, I think it's time to upgrade. And like, at some point, I will... I don't know. I feel like I just need to, like, clean the vents out and stuff.
Sure.
So, probably just do that at some point, and then use this Switch to, like, mod stuff. That would be kind of cool, I guess. I don't see myself, like, selling it. Just because,
right.
For one, I don't think I would get much back for it.
No, probably not.
And
you've had it for like 6 years now, so
right, exactly. And it's at this point, it's more of a sentimental thing more than getting my money back for it. Because I have 100%. I will die on this hill. I've gotten every penny worth out of this Switch. Like,
oh yeah,
absolutely. Between Splatoon 2 and Smash, I've gotten 2,000 hours out of it, and that's not including
that's 2 games.
Yeah, that's just 2 games there, and that's also not considering all 3 Xenoblade games. Well, the numbered ones at least. All 3 of those at least 100 hours, pretty much. 100 hours for each. I don't know, just like all the games I've played on there, all like 250 something hours of Odyssey. Like, I've gotten my time's worth or my money's worth out of this Switch, and I am very happy about that. And I don't know, I really want the Smash Switch. So plus it comes with the download code for Smash. So
yeah.
And it comes out tomorrow, so
I'll be jealous. I've wanted the stupid downloadable version of Smash on my Switch for so long, but I'm too cheap to buy it.
Same.
But I don't want to be lazy, or I do want to be lazy, and I don't want to have to go get my cartridge every time that I just wanted to play Smash. Come on.
For real, that is the worst. I hate it. But the other thing that like does suck though is that so you know how Jacob is like the parent of our family plan?
Right.
Yeah, I cannot use any download stuff when I'm not connected to Wi-Fi.
Really?
Yeah, because on the family plan only the parent can do that.
I thought it was connected to your user, not the family plan.
Nope. Because it just straight up does not work. At all.
That's silly.
It's very dumb, and I despise it so much. But also, I know I'm not the only person using it, so I can't be like, Jacob, you should actually let me have family access or parent access, so that I can use Sora and Joker when I'm playing Smash at work. Like, yeah, It's fine. Like, I'm not really like that concerned about it, but I can't like any download games I have on my Switch cannot play them at work, and that does kind of suck.
Is everyone who's on it allowed to be a parent member, or is it
No.
only the one who bought the stuff?
Only the one who purchases it.
That's so silly.
No, I agree. But yeah, that's just that's how it be. That's how it is. Yeah. I feel like there was something else I was going to mention, but now I cannot think of it.
I guess I'll jump in quick while we're talking about like movies and shows.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the live action Avatar, The Last Airbender trailer?
I have not looked at the trailer yet.
Well, because it's a trailer, there's not that much to see, but it's the same feeling that I have for Zelda. It's exciting, but it's so scary.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I feel like they realized that the movie that they did way back when was so bad that they realize they have to do it differently and good, or else they'll get torn apart. But
absolutely.
I don't know.
Isn't it a Netflix thing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's kind of wild to me.
Yeah.
But if that's how they're gonna do it, then like, sure, what is?
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though, I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because so here's the thing. I tried watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, the show, like, oh god, 5 or 6 years ago. I just could not get through the first 3 episodes.
Well, the first season is the worst part. If you get to second and third season is amazing, but you got to get past the first season. So
yeah, no, that makes sense. I just never got
the first season. There's not really a story. It's just like, oh, let's travel around the like wherever we want, and it's just like, okay, but like, what are you actually doing? And they don't figure that out until like the end of season 1 and into season 2. So
oh no,
I don't know. It's still good, but it's not as good.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, no, for the people that want it, I'm excited for them. Just not really that excited for myself. You know what I am excited for? Sonic 3. Which supposedly, I think, comes out next year during the holidays, I think.
Really?
I think. That sounds correct, maybe. But apparently, the next Spider-Verse movie, which apparently I guess is the last one, comes out in like March.
That seems kind of soon.
Yeah. Well, I believe they were working on the second and third one at the same time.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
When I was watching it, I didn't realize that there was going to be a part 2. I thought it was a set of like its own movie, but then it hit us with the cliffhanger, and I was like, bruh, you kidding me?
Yes. So good. Oh man, it was really, really good.
As for Sonic 3, is Eggman in? Is he dead, or is he coming back? Because
that's the thing. Sonic, I guess we don't know.
Sonic without Jim Carrey would just feel so sad.
It would. But I actually think Sonic 2 was his last movie.
That's so sad.
It is. If it is true, then yeah, 100%. It's super sad. Oh, man. But who knows? I don't know. I sure don't.
We'll just have to be okay with Shadow.
See, that's the thing. They teased me with Shadow. Like,
You're hooked.
How can I not be excited for that? Like, come on. I don't know. This is just weird because I've never been one to, like, you know this. I've never been one to be interested in movies and TV shows. Mm-hmm. But this is the most invested I've been in movies and TV shows in so long. It's just strange. It's not I never really pictured happening for me, but here we are.
Say it helps that Nintendo's like, okay, we're making movies now.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's pretty true. And I feel like also it's just that like video game movies are starting to become better
Actually good. They're not just
Yeah.
like crap things that they can put up and say, "Oh yeah, it's based on a video game." Like,
Yeah, exactly. Because the first, like, I don't know, like 10 years of like video
Not
game
good.
movies were just terrible. But what? I don't know. I feel like
did Sonic start off the good movie trend for video games?
no, because I feel because hear me out. I feel that it's started out in a different spot because I feel like personally Wreck-It Ralph of all movies,
Yeah.
you know, because I mean that was a movie that was like, oh, it's a video game, okay, you know, that
Sure,
was not a bad movie.
It's a good movie. Great movie.
Really good movie. And then Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet. I haven't seen it, but
It's okay.
yeah, okay, fair. But I mean, that's
Consider
also
the internet not broken.
yeah. I mean, it's also like video games. Adam Sandler's Pixels was pretty bad. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, we just rewatched it again.
Oh no!
My younger sister really enjoyed it, so we watched it a bunch when it came out. But
Nice.
I wanted more references. It only has like the real old like, what's the word?
Arcade.
Yeah, arcade games, and I wanted more like fully video game genres. But it's okay.
Yeah.
At the end of
So-
the day, it was an Adam Sandler movie, so it is what it is.
True. Also, you are forgetting about another video game movie, kinda, which was Detective Pikachu.
Oh, that came out before Sonic?
Yeah, came out in
Sure did.
2019.
Good movie.
May of 2019. Yeah, really
Kind
good
of
movie.
surprised they didn't do a sequel.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it is fine the way it is.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
I don't
You
know.
can't really. You showed us the dad, so you can't really put the dad back into Pikachu, and that's kind of the entire point.
Exactly. Yeah.
So.
I feel that the way it is fine. I would maybe like to see another live action Pokemon, but not be Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
I personally feel like if they made like a Pokemon Ranger movie, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be sick. I
That
love
would be
myself
pretty
some
cool.
Ranger content. I just wish they actually did anything with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard to do now, just because like
Yeah.
I mean, it utilized the touchscreen, but that's also not like that hasn't stopped them before because they did The World Ends With You. And like, well, and I'm talking about the games, not like a movie or anything. But
Yes.
I mean, they made that into a Switch game, and it works, I guess.
I mean, they could do like you have to play with the Joy-Cons and you like point it at the screen and do circles, but I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I definitely agree. That would be like the workaround, and that would be pretty cool. I feel like. I don't know. I really liked Ranger, so I mean,
Is really Ranger's so good.
so good.
All of the games are so good.
Or maybe a mystery dungeon movie. That'd be kind of cool. But I mean, if they also did a mystery dungeon movie, I feel like, I mean, they would have to get the main character Pokemon correct.
Yeah.
I mean, they give you like 20 different options. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I
Say you get hit with a bad starter and then you have to sit with that through the entire movie and you're just like
right, like I want to be Bulbasaur. Why am I Machop? What is this?
Exactly.
Who decided this? Like, no.
They'd probably do someone like Eevee or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they would have to do one of those like really popular Pokemon. They couldn't do like Machop because who wants that?
Just you wait.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll be waiting. Sorry. I know we're going way too long here, but another.
So we can split it into like 2 episodes. We'll see.
Nah, this is like the return. So like,
Yeah.
who cares if it's super long? Have you seen the trailer for Pokemon Concierge?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you would probably know if you had, because it's like stop motion.
Oh yeah, I have. Okay. I didn't know what it was
yeah.
called though.
Yeah, it's Pokemon Concierge.
Right.
I am also cautiously optimistic about that. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I watched the trailer, I was like, wow, this looks awful.
Yep, that's what my opinion was, and I don't think I've seen anything else on it since. So
yeah, but I mean, I've gone back and rewatched the trailer, and I was like, okay, no, I kind of like it. I don't know. I want to like it, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know if I will.
Yeah.
If I don't know. I just want. Oh God!
Another sneeze.
Whew. Bless you. Oh. Oh my God. That was something. You okay?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I hope it's good. That would be nice if it's good. That would be really cool. That'd be good.
Indeed.
Yeah. Is there any other games or anything that you've been playing recently?
I wanted to mention that I don't know when I gave them to him, but I gave Jacob some like coupons that were like specific to him. So one of them was like, oh, we can watch a movie that you want, or we can watch a show or something. And one of them was, I'll play any game that you want me to play all the way through. And then another one was, here's a free space, and so you can choose whatever you want. And he made me play. Oh, I think I already told you. He made me play Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2.
Yep.
With both of those coupons, and that was some of the most miserable times I think I've had in the past year. That game is bad to me. I felt bad because I know it's one of his favorites, but oh my gosh, it has so many problems.
Like what?
I played it on my iPad first because he said it was fun. Maybe I started somewhere else, and then it was so like buggy and corrupt, it wouldn't let me pass a certain point. I think I was trying to play on the computer, and it just wouldn't let me. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll download it on the iPad, and I'll play through. And it still had crashes every now and then, which is really annoying because it doesn't autosave. But it also randomly just kills you so many times in both games. Like, I don't know if it's because I wasn't playing correctly and I didn't get my awareness up or something, but out of nowhere, you can just be talking to someone and then you're dead. Like, explosions happen, and it's just like, what did I do wrong? And I didn't save, obviously, because why would I? I didn't know I was going to die.
Right.
But it was so bad. And he's like, but the story and the characters and the lore. And I'm like, Jacob, I just want to be done. Please. I cannot stand this. So the first game I played on the iPad, and he said it was fine because I was so miserable playing it. I didn't actually beat it. I got to the final boss, and I could not beat it. My stats were not good enough. And he's like, yeah, you should have done this, this, and this. And I'm like, well, how was I supposed to know?
No,
I should not be forced to do a certain thing to beat the game. But then I played the second one on his Switch because he didn't tell me that he had them on the Switch, so I could have played them on the Switch all this time. And it was a better experience because I got to use a controller instead of playing on a touchscreen, but it was still just not good. And the final boss, I had to like completely cheese. I just walked around in a circle, press heal, and then like threw my lightsaber, and then kept running around, and then threw my lightsaber. And it's just like, why? This isn't fun gameplay.
That is incredible.
I don't know. I don't understand.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Jedi Survivor.
Oh, that is a great game.
Yeah.
I forgot it came out this year, but great game. Great game. Did you play the first one? You played a little bit,
I
didn't you?
played like an hour of it.
Yeah.
But when did I got it on Steam, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I did. There's Battlefront 2. Is it? Maybe I didn't. No, I got it on Steam. I just didn't download it yet. I'll check. I thought I'd already downloaded it, but maybe I didn't.
Well, Jedi Survivor has basically the same review that I gave Tears of the Kingdom. It's as good as the first game, but better. And that's all I wanted from it. And I think there's a third one coming, which is super exciting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I had not downloaded it yet. But I did buy it. I got it for I don't know. I think I got it for less than $10.
Yeah,
so,
it went on super sales. So
yeah. So that was
if
nice.
the next game does, go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I watched Dalen play a little bit of Jedi Survivor, and it really made him bad, but he likes it a lot.
Yes, it's really fun. There's a lot of bosses because it's Dark Souls-esque that you're just like, I'm done. I hate this. But
yeah,
for the most part, it's really fun.
No, definitely. Oh, that's right. A few months ago I restarted Persona 5 Royal.
I also restarted Persona 5 Royal. The difference is I'm done with the game and you're not.
Yeah, I'm on Palace 3 right now. Oof.
Yeah. You are streaming it though, so I guess that's not fair, but
yeah. And I didn't want to do literally any of it off stream, and I have not. So I'm holding myself to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been hard because I've not had the motivation or energy to do it.
Yeah.
But that's just how it'll be.
Still a great game. Third or fourth playthrough of mine.
Amazing game.
Oy.
I'm looking forward to just getting back into it. But I really need to. I also let's see. Oh, I also got Doom Eternal this year. So that was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, it was like $5 or something at Best Buy. Well,
There
actually, I didn't get it. My friend Fee, he got it for me because I just didn't have the time to get it myself. So he picked it up for me and then gave me the game and the download code, which is very nice of him. Shout out to Fee. Yeah, it's I had the urge to play it again recently because I was just having like not a good day. And I was like, I want to play a game that I can play when I'm angry.
Let me just explode some stuff.
Yeah, just like, slash stuff with a chainsaw, whatever. And then I saw that I didn't have it installed because I had to uninstall it because I didn't have enough space. But I just got my 2 terabyte SSD put on.
Right on.
Yeah, so I re-downloaded it. And now I'm just waiting for Fallen Order and Persona 5 Strikers to download.
Oh, yes. I just restarted Strikers just yesterday, and I can't wait to play that.
Nice.
It's what's holding me back from playing the new Persona 5 Tactica game, because I don't want to spend the money quite yet, but I also really want to play it. So, Strikers playthrough it is.
Yeah. I mean, even if you guys, like, have, what's it called? Game Pass, either on PC or Xbox, it is free on Game Pass, so I mean...
Yeah. The problem is I want to play it on Switch. I want to use a controller. I don't like playing games on the computer. I don't like feeling stuck.
I mean, that's fair. Also, I will say that the reason I did not play more Strikers is because that the controls with my controller just did not make sense to me at all. Because like I would press the buttons, then they would just simply not do the things I wanted them to do, and I was like, "What do you mean? What? Why? Why is this happening?" But yeah, I would like to get back into it. That'd be kind of cool. But we probably should wrap this up because we've been going for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yes.
So, if you guys liked this episode, make sure to like, make sure to comment, do the things. Subscribe. Check out Cameron on the websites.
I actually just made my own website, but I don't remember what the link is.
No!
So you'll have to hold that.
If you send it to me, it'll be down in the description. Get Cameron to do voice acting work for you. Pretty
Yes, please.
Give him your money. See, you don't have to like, you don't have to feel like you're asking people for money because you're not. Because I'm asking them for you. So,
Exactly.
Yeah, so give Cameron your money, please. That'd be very cool. Anyways, that's all from us. So, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. If you listened this far, in the comment section, tell us.
Write your favorite game that you've been playing.
Write your favorite game you've been playing this year. Of 2023, yeah. Next time we'll probably talk about the Game Award nominees.
Probably.
And I'm not sure. I'm not sure what else we will talk about. I also don't know what this episode's gonna be called because
so much we talked about around.
Yeah, we've talked about so
5
much stuff
months.
in this. Yeah, literally. So who knows what this episode will be called? But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.